we're hopefully going to write a new chapter in the Buffalo Sabres organization. I'm really excited to get on the ice finally and do something meaningful. I mean, we've been sitting in the offices hammering practices and groups and doing things logistically to get ready for training camp, but it's going to be great just to get on the ice and getting to know the players and their characteristics. But I'm really excited. I think the coaching staff has done a terrific job for us to get prepared for training camp. Hopefully that relays on the ice, and I'm just looking forward to the energy and enthusiasm of these players as we move forward.
Phil, with the Bills, I mean, that's a team that's going through a rebuilding process now. With Sean McDermott's got a number of bigger issues to deal with. You inherit a team that underachieved, that everybody says had the capability of being a playoff contender, but underachieved through lack of communication, lack of accountability. How do you approach this season knowing you've got a number of pieces in place, but they haven't meshed yet?
Well, I understand that this team last year was close before the mid-break, and you're right. I mean, it's a good hockey team. These guys, there's a lot of great players on this team, and I just tend to try to move forward. Whatever happened last year, we're coming in with a clean slate, a fresh start for these players. I think they're going to like that, things that we're going to do and implement on our team and our system play. It's going to be fresh, and everybody, from my standpoint, has got a clean slate, and there's going to be plenty of competition within this team. Whether you're moving up the roster in the lineup, getting more minutes, that's all going to be earned. That's where the accountability comes into play. And that's going to be part of the evaluation process in training camp, putting guys in certain positions, hopefully to succeed and show what they can do and make an impression on our coaching staff.
Do you have the skill and talent needed to implement what you want to implement?
I think the acquisitions that we made, the Jason Botterill made over the summer, really gave our D-core depth right out of the gate. You had a player like Marco Scandella, who's been a proven NHL player, had a great playoff against St. Louis. Nathan Bayou is an up-and-coming player. He's a first-round pick. That right there, we've secured depth in our blue line, which is really important in today's game. And if you look at the overall depth that we have down in Rochester and guys that are going to have opportunities to come up and play, that's moving in a great direction. All of them are mobile. We're going to have them be a part of our attack. I think our forwards, you got players like Jack Eichel, Ryan O'Reilly, Sam Reinhart, Evander Kane, Okposo, and now adding Pominville, even Benoit Pouliot. Just to mention a few, I think that there's a lot of good things about this team, and it's just trying to make them get on the same page and play a team game.
Coach, as we get started here, are you looking to put Sam Reinhart at center?
Do I have to reveal that right out of the gate, guys? I mean, you'll find out. No, but we are going to play guys that played wing and put them at center, and guys that played center, put them at wing. We want to try different combinations, try to find the right mix. And yeah, I would say Sam is probably going to play some center to answer that question. And the center position is so important, especially in our system. It's going to be important to have 4 guys that can play and be trustworthy, and it'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
There's been so much talk about the way the Predators played under you for 4 years and so forth, but how exactly do you want the Sabres to play? Like, what's your system or style?
Well, we want to be an aggressive team. I think we've talked about playing aggressive offensively, but we need to play aggressive defensively. I think defense gives you a chance to win every night, and they'll understand. But we want to be fast and aggressive. The days are gone when a guy makes a breakout pass and the D just watch the rush go up and play. They have to get up in the play, not only to maybe join the rush and add to the attack, but be in the offensive zone, being able to keep pucks in, or else you're going to start playing defense. But when the puck gets turned over, our mindset and our back pressure is going to be aggressive. We're going to try to take time and space away so teams can't make plays, and that requires playing without the puck. And we've got to be accountable that we're just going to not think offense, and I'm not saying playing reckless hockey, because you have to take what's given, but when we're playing defense, we want to be aggressive in that way, in that area too, and that's one of the things when you talk about aggressive style.
How tough is it to kind of wipe away some of the sour taste left from a disappointing season for these guys last year as you implement new things?
Well, I think with the new head coach, it's a start. You know, with the new coaching staff, new ideas, and you know, like I said before, a fresh start and a clean slate. That's going to be mentioned in the intro meeting to give these guys some feedback on what's expected for them and moving forward in camp. So I think that's the way you got to set the tone. Let them know that hey, we're going to look at everything. It's an opportunity, and there's a lot of competition within our group, and it'll be interesting how that plays out during training camp.
Bill, I hate asking a two-part question, but one is, how much validation did you get from the success that your D-Corps had in Nashville in playing what you wanted them to play, and how much validation does that give you and confidence does that give you moving here? There's a second part to this, though.
Well, I think obviously, the D-Corps in Nashville was a pretty special group, and but that starts in a team concept, how we want to play, and you look at those players in Nashville, they had to earn. A lot of those guys started out in the minors, which isn't a bad thing. Rochester is going to have a good team, very competitive, and they can develop down there. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no rush in bringing players up and trying to put them in positions that they're going to fail. So to answer the second part of that question, I don't know if it's validation. I think it's more what they've did and what the work they put in, and that's being a good teammate, a good team player, and that's what we're looking for from our D-Corps. I think you look at our defense right now with the depth that it has. All of them are mobile, and they're going to be accounted on joining the rush and being part of our attack. I think it's really important in today's game. It's they have 5 guys up and 5 guys moving back to your own goaltender playing in unison, and that's what we're going to try to teach these guys. And it's not about getting above the puck and being reckless. It's about knowing when to jump in and all those reads that come with it. I'm telling you, the defensive part of the game is very hard. It takes a long time to really refine your skills, and just half the battle is knowing your competition, the characteristics of your opposition. So, we're going to take it step by step here in camp. We're going to implement their systems. I hope they can grab it and grasp it right away so we can implement it in their preseason exhibition games.
This team was terrible last year, 5-on-5 scoring. Kane was clearly one of the best guys in the whole league, conversely. How important is he, and how curious are you to see how he's going to do this year in a contract year where his status is kind of up in the air?
I'm excited. I'm excited for Vander Kane. He's the big piece to the puzzle here in Buffalo, and just like all the other players, I'm excited to see where they're going to be at the starting tomorrow and moving forward into our first exhibition game against Carolina. I think it's really exciting to me because of the core of players here and the forward group. There's a lot of promise, and I'm just going to go back. I'm not going to judge people and what they did in the past. Certainly, I know where they are in their career and things like this, but I think it's more about what they do tomorrow, what they do the next day, how they're going to keep improving, how they're going to push their teammates, how we're going to get better as a team and build as a group as we move forward through the exhibition, or training camp.
How much of that plays into what you're looking for in a team captain?
Well, we're not in a hurry to name a team captain. I haven't even been on the ice with these guys, number one, and getting to know them. Yeah, it's been great getting to know them. The guys coming in, the veterans now after Prospects Challenge, and getting to know them. But we haven't been on the ice, and we're not in a hurry. I know Jason and I and our coaching staff are not in a hurry to name captain. Certainly, we're going to have a leadership group. Who are those guys? We don't know yet, and that'll be part of the evaluation process in training camp.
Coach, obviously a big topic coming into the season is Jack's contract status. Are you concerned at all the fact that you're starting the season and he hasn't signed that extension yet?
I'm not concerned at all. I think Jack is a very mature individual. You can see it in the press conferences. I really like his state of mind where it's at. That's Jason's job, and that's Jack's agent's job. We want Jack to be comfortable just coming to the rink playing the game.
It's been a couple months that you've got to throw that logo back on. Now that you're wearing it, seeing it everywhere in the building, what does it mean?
Well, it just gives me chills. I mean, you seeing the Sabre logo. I mean, I was fortunate enough to start my career here. It's a great sports town. These people are very passionate, and they're very proud, and we're going to try to represent the Buffalo Sabres organization the best best way we know how moving forward here. But like I said, I'm really excited to start training camp. I'm excited to get on the ice. You know, I haven't been on the ice since June, so it'll be interesting to see how I feel when I get out there. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow and these next 3 days of practice to get ready for Carolina. But I think it's a new chapter, a clean slate, and moving forward here. So I'm excited.